This easy weekday dinner is perfect, and you can use any combination of vegetables to make this your new favorite frittata recipe. It starts off with some eggs and some milk, so I'm going to crack the eggs into a bowl with a little bit of milk. I'm using 8 quality assured eggs here, and you're looking for the yolk and the white here just to make a really rich frittata. Into our eggs, I'm going to whisk in a little bit of milk. There's 100 milliliters of milk going in here. And just whisk it until you have a nice consistency. And then we're going to season it up with a little bit of sea salt and black pepper. And I also, for extra flavour, have a little bit of parsley and some cheese. Now, the cheese I'm using, I'm going to put 2/3 into the mixture, but I'm also going to save a little bit for sprinkling over the top so you get a nice finish on the frittata. And a little bit of parsley for a little bit of greenage in there. And just whisk that through. And once you've whisked that through, you've got a really nice frittata filling. Now, in the oven, I have been roasting off some lovely vegetables, so you've got that kind of med-veg feeling to this frittata. In there, I've got a little bit of aubergine, some pepper, I've got a little courgette and some red onion too. That's our frittata mixture all set, so I'm going to grab the vegetables out of the oven. They've been roasting off, and you just want to roast them until they become nice and soft. I forgot to mention that I actually have potatoes in here as well, but you can use any mix of veggies you want. It's a great way of using up stuff that you might have in the bottom of the fridge. This mixture gets laid into the bottom of a baking dish. Now, I've gone to the trouble of lining the baking dish, but I urge you to do that because it will make the difference. At the end, it comes out, you'll be able to lift it out nice and easily. So I'm going to grab up some of these veggies and put them in the base here. While this roast veg mix works really well in a frittata like this, it's also a lovely side dish. So if you have vegetables like that, roasting them off really makes great use of them. And just spread them evenly across the base. So I'm going to grab my frittata mixture and I'm going to pour it all over that lovely vegetable mixture. Lovely. And you want to just shake the dish from side to side so that egg mixture seeps down to the bottom and you get a nice mixture of it all. That's looking pretty good. Now, to finish it off, I'm going to sprinkle over a little bit of that reserved cheese, and this will go into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes, just until it's nice, puffed up and golden. Check this out, a beautifully cooked frittata. It's been in the oven for about 25 minutes. It's puffed up, it's nice and golden. You've got those lovely little bits of roast vegetables sticking up from the top, and now I'm going to serve it up. The power of the parchment paper is going to come into play here because it's going to make sure that none of this sticks to the bottom of the roasting dish. So I'm just going to cut out a nice square. And the great thing about a frittata is that not only is it nice served, lovely and warm, it's also really good the next day. So if you have some leftovers, it's a great little lunchbox filler. So just going to serve some of that up. And I've got some nice salad leaves, which you can just place on the side and serve it up with some nice crusty bread on the side. And this makes a really nice dinner or a really simple leftover lunch. There you have it, beautiful baked frittata with roasted vegetables. Remember, always choose eggs with the Bord Bia quality mark so that you know where they come from and that they have been produced to the highest Bord Bia quality standards.